Hello everyone, Rich Flannery. This is a follow-up to my most recent column in the newspaper, and you'll also find this in the blog on the website as well. And it's the cost of free is just getting very expensive. And I think many of you might know what I mean by this. So a couple years ago during the pandemic, all this stuff, we were getting all this free money. We were incentivized not to work. And so people think, oh, it's free money, it's not mine, I'll spend it, there's no ramifications. But what we're finding out, there certainly are. There is a cost to everything that is done, especially when you get into finances and how programs are managed, per se, through the government, that type of thing. So when someone's offering you something free, there is always a cost, so always beware as far as what's going to be coming later on and down the road as far as how you're going to actually have to pay for this after you get some of these free items as well. So the reason I bring this up as far as because a lot of this doesn't get reported in the media, and so what does it mean for us personally and how we're managing our finances, what should be aware of, what should we actually be watching for going forward. I think the biggest thing that we all see, the main thing that has come from all this is that we have high inflation. Costs have been going up for the last couple of years as the government continues to just, I'd say, recklessly spend money, and that money comes into the economy and that creates higher costs and everything like that, and it puts everyone in a difficult situation. So we get a few dollars here, but in turn everything else is going to cost more, and that cost is going to linger on for a much longer period of time. The thing that we're seeing right now is because of all this money the government has spent in the effort to be free, is that they now have to issue more and more debt to go ahead to pay for all this. So this then drives up more costs. This creates higher rates across everything. This can impact the value of the dollar. That means the money that you have is now worth less than it was before. It has less buying power. So these are the things that it impacts you. So these are things that you should be aware of going forward as far as some of the things more that we're going to see. The government's going to have to issue more debt unless they can get this budget in a spot that's much more manageable. So be mindful as far as the money that you've got coming in your household, and be mindful of the money that is going out at this point. I still believe there's going to be some disruptions, there's going to be some corrections in the financial markets, and from that will be born more opportunities. And I think as long as we're on the forefront of that and understand that as far as what's going on, I think that'll be very beneficial for everyone. So I hope this finds you doing well. If you want to go ahead and read the whole article, go ahead and hop into the blog on the website. And if you have any comments as far as your opinion as far as getting free checks and what that might mean in the future, please go ahead and comment below, and look forward to seeing what you have to say.